Let me see if I have messages. So Mr. Ikechukwu, please take over.
All right. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon from wherever it is you're plugged in from. My name is Ikechukwu Odun. Hold on a second. Let me just quickly turn on my video. Just give me a few seconds so I can quickly turn on my video. But first things first, if you can hear me, kindly type some 777 in the chat box. If you can hear me, please type some 777 in the chat box. I need to know that you can hear me clearly. I need to know that you can hear me loud and clear. Go ahead and type 777 in the chat box. All right. Okay, I'm gonna turn on my video now. I'm trying to help someone to connect his audio so he can hear as well. There's someone on this call that can't exactly hear what we're saying, so he needs to be able to connect and hear. But I can see that most people have typed 7 in the chat box, so that means they can hear me loud and clear. All right, so I'm going to start right away. Just give me a few seconds to share my screen so we can start the presentation. Okay, I presume everyone can see me now. Let me just quickly spotlight myself. All right, cool. So if you can hear and you can see me, go ahead and type 222 in the chat box so I know that you can hear and see me clearly. Go ahead and type 222 in the chat box just so I can confirm that you can hear and see me clearly. All right. All right, cool, fantastic. So good evening, good afternoon, good morning, everyone. Because I know that different people are plugged into this presentation from different parts of the world, right? So wherever it is you are, right, I'm greeting you right now. And my name is Ikechukwu Odum. I'm a serial entrepreneur, a business coach, and a forex trader, all right? And I'm currently speaking to you from Lagos, Nigeria, and I'd like to know where every single person on this call is plugged in from. I'd like to know where every single person on this call is plugged in from. So go ahead and type your location in the chat box. Go ahead and rep your location in the chat box. Lagos, Nigeria, okay. I can see Lagos. I can see Abuja, all right. Come on, guys. We need to be very, very interactive. This is a very interactive session. We need to be very interactive, okay? There's Bayelsa, wow, amazing. There's Uyo, okay, amazing, great stuff, great stuff. There's Anambra, cool. All right, so without further ado, I know you're here for business, and we're going straight into business. But before we go right into the business of the day, right? I always like to do this. I like to let you know that every single thing you thought you knew, you know, any preconceived concepts you thought you knew, you need to leave them out of this meeting and keep an open mind, all right? Information you're about to receive now, you need to receive it with an open mind, and you need to tell yourself that you're going to remain to the very end of this meeting, because you don't know when I'm going to drop this stuff that is going to pique your interest. You don't know when I'm going to drop the information that is going to help you make that decision that you need to make. All right, so you need to do yourself the favor. It would have all been a waste, you even bothering to have Zoom on your phone and having data and having the battery to join this meeting. If you leave halfway through, don't let your network kick you out. You don't want your network to kick you out. You want to make sure that you're here and you're here till the very end of the session. All right, so I'm going to start sharing my screen and I'll be asking you some questions. So do ensure that you have the chat box very handy because that's our mode of communication on this presentation. Okay, that's our mode of communication on this presentation. So do make sure that you have the chat box very, very handy and that you're ready to respond at every given time. Okay. Yes, so let's go. 1 second. Good. Now, let me know when you can see my screen. If you can see my screen, please type 1 in the chat box. If you can see my screen, please type 1 in the chat box. If you can see my screen, number 1. All right, good. Now, I like to start by asking this question, right? This question is a very important life question because every single time or every point you are in your life, you need to always ask yourself, what will I become by taking a decision or what will I become with the information that I'm going to hear at the end of, a presentation, or what am I going to become with the information that I'm receiving at a given point in time? So you need to ask yourself the same question. What will I become after the information that you receive here today and when you take action? Because it's one thing to receive an information, it's another thing to actually take the necessary action. You won't get the result, right, if you don't take the action, right? It's just like someone going to the dietitian and telling the dietitian, oh, I want you to place me on a diet because I'm trying to lose weight for my wedding, right? So I can fit into my wedding dress. It's just like a lady going to the dietitian and say, oh, I want to lose weight for my wedding. I want to be able to fit into my dream wedding dress. Now, dietitian goes ahead to give you what to eat, cut down on carbs, cut down on all those fatty foods and whatnot. And then the minute the lady gets home, she walks straight into the freezer and phew, she's frying chicken. She's making a bar, right? Is she going to get the result that she wants? Yes or no? Is she going to slim down and fit into that wedding dress that she wants to fit into? Yes or no? Yes or no? Come on, answer the answer. You don't have to unmute. You just type in the chat box. It's just yes or no. Is she going to get the results that she wants? Is she going to get that body she's looking for ahead of her wedding? No, she's not. She's going to remain fat or even grow fatter because she didn't use the information that she got from her dietitian. And so, that's going to pretty much affect the outcome of what she's going to get. The same thing here. All right, so that's with this question. Now, the next slide you're looking at, right? You need to pay close attention, guys. We've gotten into the presentation proper. You need to listen good and you need to listen attentively. We've gotten into the presentation proper, right? This diagram you see here in front of you is called the 4-way cash flow quadrant. It's called the 4-way cash flow quadrant. And it was developed by a man named Robert Kiyosaki. Robert Kiyosaki is the author of the book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He's the author of the book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. How many of us have read that book? Or you've heard about the book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad? Have you read it? Have you heard about it? go ahead and respond in the chat box. If you've read that book or you've not, you've read about it, you've heard about it, go ahead and respond in the chat box, because this is a very, or you've heard about it, you saw it with your dad, but you didn't read it. Wow. Oh my God, that's a very, very great book and very interesting book. So you want to make sure that you have, you get this book and you read at some point, all right? But for the purpose of this presentation, the book Robert Kiyosaki wrote, Rich Dad Poor Dad, in that book you find this information, but I'm just going to summarize it with this diagram, right? Robert Kiyosaki went ahead to tell us that in the entire population of the world, 95% of people only make 5% of the world's entire wealth. 95% of people only make 5% of the world's entire wealth, right? Well, 5% of people make 95% of the world's entire wealth. 5% make 95% of the world's entire wealth. Right. Now, it's just like saying we have 100 people in a room. Let's say, for example, we have 100 people on this Zoom presentation. For example, we have 100 people here. And in that 100 people, I'll say, okay, I'm going to pick out 95 people. I have $100,000. I have $100,000. I'm going to pick out 95 people and give them $5,000 to share, right? And on the Zoom presentation as well, I'll pick out 5 people and give those 5 people $95,000 to share. How much do you think? How much is each person going to get from the 5K? How much is each person in the 95%, in the 95 people that I give 5,000 to share? How much is one person going to get? 95 people are sharing 5,000. How much do you think one person is going to get? Punch your calculator. Go ahead and punch it. Right. So that means 95 people are each going to get $52.06, right? $52 each. Now, the remaining 5 people that are going to share $95,000, how much are they going to get? The remaining 5 people that are going to get $95K, how much is each person going to get? Just go ahead and type. No need to raise your hand. Just go ahead and type. $19K, $19,000. Whereas in the same Zoom meeting, some people are getting just $52, right? You definitely don't want to be one of the people that are going to get $52. You don't want to be one of the 95 people that are going to get just $52. Whereas in the same place, 5 people are getting 19,000. It's the same thing that this diagram shows you, right? So now we're going to find out who are those people that are in this 95% that are only getting 5%. Who are they? What are they doing? What do they do that is making them get so little, right? Now, it tells us that 60% work for someone. 60% of these people, they work for someone. It means that you have a job. You have a 9 to 5, right? You are in this category of people, right? You're in the 60% of people that only make 5% of the world's entire wealth. Also, I'm so sorry. I think my network kicked me out, but if you can hear and see me right now, please go ahead and drop some 2 in the chat box. Go ahead and drop 222 in the chat box. If you can hear and see me right now, go ahead and drop 222 in the chat box. Right, so you can hear and see me. Sorry about that. I think my internet kicked me out for a bit. Let me go back to sharing my screen. So now, I'm sure you can see my screen now. Good. So it says 60% work for someone. It means that you exchange time for money. You work a salary, you work for a company, you resume at a specific time, you close at a specific time, you don't have a time of your own, you don't have a time, you can't just go on leave on yourself, but you can't just take a break without taking permission or something, right? You are in this category of the 60% that work for someone, right? Now, 35% work for themselves, self-employed. It means you own a small scale business, you run an online small business, you know, you are the only person that operates the business, you don't have any staff, or even if the staff you have, they are not really, you know, they're just probably doing some of the non-intellectual parts of the business, right? They're just working on some of the non-intellectual parts of the business. That means you are in this category of the 35% of people that work for themselves. It means that the day that you fall sick, for example, no money is going to come into your account. You're not going to get paid, right? Or the day you don't advertise, you are not going to make any money. You are not going to make any money. So now, I'm sure you don't want to, even if you belong to this category, you want to find out how you can move to the other side. You want to find out how you can move to the 5% that are making the most of the money. All right, so now you want to find out how you can move to the 5%, right? And now this 5%, who are these people? It goes ahead to tell us that 4% of these people are business owners. 4% of them are business owners. Now, who are business owners? I'm sure you want to find out who the business owners are, but you know them. You know the popular business owners, the rich business owners. Business owners are people that have employed other people to do the work for them. They've employed other people. They're employers of labor. These are people that have multiple businesses. They have multiple departments. They have a structured business that can function with or without their presence. Now, for example, Dangote, right? But I know you know more. Go ahead and drop their names. I've given you permission to name drop. Drop their names in the chat box. I just listed one person. Dangote is one of these business owners. But you know them now. WhatsApp was not working yesterday. Who was the cause? Correct. Femi Otedola, Bill Gates. You know them, there's so many. Guys, we need to be more interactive. I'm very sure I have very sharp people on this call. I'm very sure I have very sharp people on this call. I see some people leaving, joining. Your network is actually playing with you. You need to fight that network, right? So Bill Gates, Femi Otedola, Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, a lot of them. Yes, Mark. Mark was the most popular man yesterday. Everybody was looking for Mark. I'm sure if someone saw Mark, they would have probably stoned him, right? Because WhatsApp and all them Facebook apps were down. Anyway, so yeah, so these are the people. Now, these people, you know, they can afford to travel, they can afford to go on vacation, they can afford to, they have other people that are in place, making sure that their businesses are running and money is coming in right now. So the business owners are part of the 5%. Now, who are the remaining 1%? The remaining 1% are people we call the investors. Now, don't be surprised. The same people that are business owners are also investors. So they go hand in hand. They are the ones occupying this 5% and they are not shifting because they are both investors and business owners. And this is where wealth resides. Wealth doesn't reside here. If you like, let your company be paying you 2 million every month. Wealth does not reside here. Wealth doesn't also reside here. You see this place where the 5% are, that's where wealth resides. And now you want to know, how can I become, you know, in this league of people, right? The first thing you can do, the easiest one you can actually, you know, quickly swim into, you can quickly migrate to that category is the investors, right? Now I'm going to show you how to become a proper investor. I'm going to show you what you need to know about investors. Now, investors are people that they invest little and they get so much more in return. These are people that, you know, they just, you know, put in some money and they leave it for a while and then they get so much in return, right? I'm going to show you how easy it is for you to actually become a real-time investor, you know, with even what you have at the moment, right? So just give me 1 second to share the other part of my screen. Good. So, boom. So now this is Google, obviously, google.com, right? Now you can go to your Google and you can type compound daily calculator and you search, right? Okay, so now you're in Compound Daily Calculator and you click on this first link here. You click on the first link there, all right? Now, what do you see? You will see this, this table where you can impute the different parameters that are needed. Now, I'm gonna say, okay, you probably have, let's say you have $100, right? You have $100 that is just sitting somewhere. $100 right now in Nigeria is about, say, about 58K because the exchange rate is at 580, right? The exchange rate is at 580. So you have $100, right? And you want to invest that $100 and grow that $100 by 5% every single day. You want to grow that $100 by 5% every single day, right? Now, you want to grow that money for a period of 90 days, right? We're just assuming, we're just assuming you can decide for whatever amount of days you want to put there. We're just assuming 90 days. Now, daily reinvest rate, 100%, because I don't want to withdraw that money. I want to invest that money and for that period of 90 days, any extra I get on top of that money, I want to put it back in the business. I want to put it back in the investment and reinvest everything, both capital and interest together the next day. All right? Include weekends? No, that's because, you know, the market is not open on weekends. And I would say calculate now, right? 100,000 naira, like I said, is about 58. $100 is about 58,000 naira. So I started my investment with $100, right? You're going to see this summary. Once you click calculate now, you're going to see this summary. It says you started an investment with $100. Yeah. You started your investment with $100 and you grew your principal to $8,073 by, you started today, 10th of October, and by 8th of February, your money had grown to $8,000. Guys, how much is $8,000 in Naira? Using 580 as the exchange rate. Punch your calculator, punch your calculator. Real quick, real quick, real quick. Go ahead and punch it and let me know how much in Naira $8,000 is. I'll start doing giveaway for the first person to respond. 4.1 million Naira. 4.1 million Naira is how much? Is it 4.1 or 4.6? Yeah, it's actually 4.6, right? It's actually 4.6, right? So now this tells you that you started your investment with 58,000 Naira, and after a period of 90 days, 90 business days, you will now be looking at 4.6 million Naira in your account. How possible is that, right? I'm going to show you the breakdown. I'm going to show you the breakdown, right? It's a simple compound interest, you know, principle that we were all taught in primary and in secondary school. Simple, it's just compound interest, right? It's just compound interest. So now, this is how it happens, right? On the first day, from your $100, on the first day, you want to grow your $100 by 5%. And 5% of the $100 is $5, right? 5% of the $100 is $5. That means at the end of your first day, you are going to be closing on that first day with a total of $105. You're going to be closing with a total of $105. Now, the second day, you take your $105 from the previous day, you invest it, you grow it by another 5%, and you come out with $110.25. You take your $110, you invest it the third day, you come out with an additional 5% of your $110, you come out with $115. You do the same thing for the fourth day, you come out with $121. Same thing for the fifth day. You come out with $127. You keep doing that every single day. Let's see what day 10 looks like. By the 10th day, already you've grown from $100 to $162. I'm sure you're like, they're rather slow. $62. Anyway, $62 is a lot of money actually to have grown in 10 days. $62 is a lot of money. But guess what? It keeps increasing because the more your capital is now increasing, the more the 5% of your capital begins to increase. And that's why you see this column is increasing. Every single day, your 5% is increasing. Your 5% was $5 in the first day. But because your capital has now increased, your 5% itself is increasing. So let's see what we have by the 30th day. By the 30th day, you have a total of $432 in your account by compounding 5% per day, 5% per day, 5% per day, you now have a total of $432 in your account. Now, what do we have on the 60th day? By the 60th day, my 5% on the 60th day is $88.96. And by the 60th day, you'll be having a total of $1,868 in your account, right? The money is already growing, right? You see, your 61st day, you've grown from 1,800 to 1,009. 62nd day, $2,000, $2,162, $2,270. You keep compounding up until you hit the 90th day and you have $8,000 in your account, right? And now I'm sure, you know, I saw someone already asking, where do you, how do they grow the principal amount? Yes, I'm going to show you where and how you can grow that principal amount and make this money for yourself. It's all about being smart. It's all about being smart and taking advantage of what you already have at your disposal. All right. Now, let's even say, for example, you were not serious, right? Let's even say, for example, you were not even serious. You didn't keep up to, you were not able to keep up with 90 days. Let's say you recorded only 50% win rate, right? You only recorded 50% success on the compounding, and you only have you were only able to make half of this amount. Half of this amount is already $4,000. That's still good money. From 58K, that's still like 2.3 million. That's still a lot of money regardless. Let's say you're some serious person and you did not even pass, you just even managed to hit average, right? That's a lot of money. Now I'm going to go back to my presentation. Right. Now, so you want to find out where and how you can actually put and invest this money to get started. Now, this is the place, guys. This is the place. This is the foreign exchange market, otherwise known as the Forex market. It is the largest financial market in the entire world. Now, these are things that people wouldn't tell you on a regular basis. But the foreign exchange market is the largest financial market in the entire world. It's a market that is open 24 hours, 5 days a week. A market worth over $6.6 trillion every single day. It means that there's $6.6 trillion in this market circulating in this market every single day. You have access to $6.6 trillion every single day by having access to this market. Now, you know, people have misconceptions or they've had experiences with the foreign exchange markets in the past, but guess what? It is something you cannot run away from, because even right here where you're sitting, if you have money in your bank account, guess what? The bankers are using your money to trade. Yeah, they are actually using your money to trade. And I'll show you how, because you might think it's a lie. But if you go to Google and you search for the largest players in the Forex markets, right? Google is going to show you right. I wanted those questions they usually ask that you can easily just click on. Let me see. Who are largest players in the Forex market? Yes. Now, what do you see here? Major players in this market tend to be financial institutions like commercial banks. They even highlighted commercial banks to tell you that, yeah, these are the main guys. Commercial banks, central banks, money managers, and hedge funds. commercial banks, your CBN, your Access Bank, your UBA, your First Bank, your GTB, hey, Zenith, right? Now, these guys take your money and they go trade. They make a lot of money from this $6.6 trillion market, and they come back and pay maybe like, they probably give you like, maybe they'll tell you you received 5 Naira interest. Sometimes they'll tell you you received 3 Naira interest, and they will still remove it in terms of bank charges and they'll even remove more than what they give you. They'll give you 5 Naira and remove maybe like, like 200 from bank charges. I don't know what SMS alert charges they send to me, but they'll try to deduct like 700 Naira in the name of SMS alert charge. I thought it was 4 Naira per SMS, but I don't know. But they do that with your money. And that's why, you know, a lot of people keep making the mistake of leaving their monies in their bank account. That's actually, you're playing. You are playing with your wealth. Card maintenance, that's true. I received that one very recently. I one text like their card maintenance was like 100 and something. I'm like, my card is with me. What card maintenance are you, which card are you maintaining? Right? But then again, these are the things that happen with the banks, right? Now, I put it to you also that if you have ever been in a situation where you've had to trade money with the local bureau de change agents, that's the abokis, you've done Forex, right? You've traveled out of the country before, you've exchanged Naira for dollar or pounds because you're traveling out of the country, you've done Forex. Okay? You've done Forex, right? So now, I'm going to show you some basic Forex principles. But before then, I'm sure you're curious, where can I get to learn about how to trade foreign exchange? How can I learn to trade it? Because now what I'm bringing to you is not, oh, come and give me your money so that I'll help you trade. God forbid, even I will not give my money to somebody else to trade for me ever again in this world, because I found a way to learn the skill set for myself and be in control of my money. And if I tell you that I was able to find that way and learn this skill set, if I was able to do it, would you also want to do it? Do you think you would also like to learn how you can take charge and trade your own money by yourself? Yes or no? It's only Simi Lolua that is in this Zoom presentation that is answering very sharp. Every other person looks like you're all billionaires. You don't want to know how you can make money. You don't want to know how you can learn the skill set to trade by yourself. All right, good. Now I have more responses. This is the FRX Academy. FRX is an acronym for Forex or foreign exchange, right? This is the FRX Academy. This is where you learn how to know where to enter and exit the Forex market. It's all about strategy. It's all about information. It's all about skill, learning how to know where to enter the market, where to exit the market, how you can measure the movement of price and determine how many pips in profit you're gonna get, right? How you can measure, forecast your profits correctly, and also trade your money with multiple positions, and you just simply know how to make money, where to enter, where to exit the market. Now, I'm going to show you some basic Forex principles. Some basic Forex principles that you need to know is that the market only moves in 2 directions. Pay attention to my screen. The market only moves in 2 directions. It moves up and it moves down. Prices in the foreign exchange market either move up or they move down, right? Now, you know, people have said Forex market crashed. Forex did this, Forex did that. The market doesn't crash. Market doesn't crash. It's only what happens to the market that happens. It will move down, it will move up. It now depends on which position you take when it's moving up or it's moving down. If you take a position and it moves against you, you'll be in loss. If you take a position and it moves in your favor, you will be in profits, right? Now, what are the different positions you can take? You can either take a buy position or you take a sell position. And you buy when the price is low and you sell when the price is high. You buy when the market price is low and you sell when the price is high. All right? Now, what do we do? What do we do? How do you know when the price is low? How do you know when the price is high? First things first, I'm going to give you a simple illustration, right? Let's say, for example, Chijioke, because your name is the first name I spotted. Chijioke is traveling to the US, all right? Chijioke is traveling to the US. And Chijioke, when Chijioke was leaving Nigeria for the US, the exchange rate was 450 Naira. Or let's say it was, 450 Naira to $1. $1 was 450 when Chijioke was leaving to the US. Now, Chijioke leaves for the US, let's say he leaves today, and he returns back from the US in February 2022. He spent like, what, 3, 4, 5 months there, and he gets back to Nigeria. When Chijioke was leaving at the airport, he bought dollar at 450 Naira to $1, right? He bought dollar at 450 Naira to $1. He paid Naira and got dollar. Now, upon returning from the US, Chijioke still has some of those his dollars that he bought when he was leaving. He has them remaining, right? And now Chijioke gets back to Nigeria in February 2022, and he's hearing that $1 is now 500 Naira. $1 is now 500 Naira. That's 50 Naira increase. Now Chijioke decides that, okay, I want to sell my dollar because I can't spend dollar in Nigeria. I want to sell my dollar and buy Naira. And he goes ahead to sell his dollar for 500. Did Chijioke make money or not? Did he make profits or not? Yeah. Chijioke made good money. He made additional 50 Naira on $1, right? That's simple. He bought when price was low at 450 and he's selling when the price is high at 500. That's how it works, guys, right? Now, this is how you identify. There are patterns you need to watch and identify when you are trading. These are patterns and strategies that help you forecast the market's direction. Now, when you see a W formation, that tells you that price is low and is about to go up and you should buy. That tells you that price is low and market is about to shoot up and you should buy. When you see the M formation, that tells you that price is high and is about to drop, so you should start selling. Am I making sense? I'm very sure I'm making sense, right? That tells you how to trade. Basic, simple principle, right? Now, I'm also going to show you another academy where you can also learn how to trade money. This one is very popular, right? This is the DCX Academy. The DCX Academy is where we do everything crypto, everything Bitcoin, everything Ethereum, right? We know everything about, we have people that specialize in, analyzing those currencies and their behaviors, right? You would agree with me that cryptocurrency is the future. If you don't already have some crypto money stored somewhere, you've carried last. Imagine if I bought Bitcoin when they were selling Bitcoin for 8,000 Naira for one Bitcoin, 8K for one Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin is $50,000 for one Bitcoin. I will be a filthy rich, a stinkingly rich billionaire right now. I won't even be on this Zoom set. Well, probably, I'll probably be on the Zoom box, you know, probably in my penthouse somewhere, you know, on one island that I bought. I'm the owner of the island, right? So now the DCX Academy simply means digital currency exchange. Digital currencies are cryptocurrencies, right? They're not money that you can hold tangible. This is where you learn how to trade digital currencies, right? Who knows that you can trade digital currencies the same way you trade Forex currencies? In foreign exchange, you're trading one currency against the other. But in digital currency exchange, you're also trading the digital currency against another currency. So you can trade Bitcoin against the US dollar, right? You can trade cryptocurrencies in the Forex markets. You can trade Ethereum against the US dollar. You can trade Ripple against the US dollar. That's how you learn how to trade in the digital currency exchange. And in this place, you also follow the principle. You enter when the price is low and you exit when the price is high. You enter when the market price is low and you exit when the price is high. That is simple and short, right? And so in the Digital Currency Exchange Academy, you learn every single thing on how you can make money from these guys. And crypto, the mad money in crypto, you don't want to know. Now, this is the most popular one. This is the one that everybody's going on and on about. Now, HFX. This is the HFX Academy. The HFX Academy simply stands for High Frequency Exchange. HFX is High Frequency Exchange. Please stop writing on my screen. Who is Prince? Prince, kindly erase what you wrote on my screen. Anyways, don't worry, I'll share my screen again. So this is the HFX Academy, where we have HFX trading. Now in HFX, in trading HFX, you are trading on time. HFX is also known as time-based trading. Now in HFX, your profits are fixed in percentage. You don't count pips in HFX. You just measure how many percent am I getting as my payout, right? And I also call it directional trading because you're trading the direction of the market. You're trading the direction of the market and you make profits based on how the market moves in terms of direction. All right. So for HFX, you have the broker. Now, the platform where we trade HFX is different from where we trade FRX and DCX. HFX has its own broker. HFX is also called money in minutes. Money in minutes, right? Because in HFX, you can simply decide to enter a trade, right, for a specific period of time. Set your timer to 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and boom, you are in profit. You come out with your money, in and out with the bag. And I'm going to show you how that is done. Fact, matter of fact, I'm going to show you how we trade HFX. I'll just do a simple, real quick, simple demo on how we trade HFX. So now you're able to calculate correctly your profit. So for example, right, you have a list of currency pairs. Now on this side of the broker, if you're using a laptop, you have the list of currency pairs and they all have their percentage payout written out. Now, currency pairs, you see currency pairs in form of USD JPY, that's the US dollar against the Japanese yen. You see Euro CAD, that's the euro against the Canadian dollars. You see odd CHF, that's the Australian dollar against Swiss franc. You know, different currency pairs. And beside them, you see the percentage payouts. Now, when you decided, okay, this is the one I want to trade, you click on maybe Euro USD, for example. I want to trade the euro against the US dollar. I say Euro USD, I click on it. Oh, it's paying out 85%, right? Or it's paying out 80%. And I want to go into that trade, right? Now, you come to where you have the time. You select how many minutes do you want to stay in this trade for? I want to trade, I want to be in and out of this trade in 2 minutes. or in 1 minute. I'll click on it, I'll set my time, right? And I'll set the amount I want to go into that trade with. I'm not going to go in with my entire account, right? We also have something we call the discipline HFX trading plan that shows you how to follow a proper risk management to ensure that you're managing your account properly and taking decent risk with your money, right? Because the foreign exchange market is also a very, very volatile market, right? You can make a lot of money and you can also lose a lot of money, which is why you need to be taught by the right people on what and how you need to do to become a profitable foreign exchange trader. Now, I set my amount to $10, for example, and I remember the percentage payout was 80%. That means with putting this $10 into this trade, I'm going to be paid out 80% profit from this trade if I win it, right? And so it means that with my $10, I'm going to make an additional $8 with my $10. I'm going to make an additional $8 with my $10. It means at the end of that trade, my payout is going to be $18. $18, right? Now, when I've set my time, I've set my amount, I now wait for the price to come to my entry point. Remember, if I want to go in for a buy, I will wait for the price to come down. If I want to go in for a sell, I'll wait for the price to rise before I sell. So we have two buttons. We call it the call and the put button. Call is for buy, put is for sell. So when the price gets to, when the market price, this is the price movement. It's going to be going up and down, going up and down. When it gets to the entry where I want it to get to, right? Already I would have analyzed and seen, okay, when it gets to this entry price, I want to enter the market, right? When it gets to that entry price, I will enter. And once it's my trade, it enters and price moves in the direction that I predicted to move, and my 2 minutes time is over, the trade will automatically close itself and bring me out with my capital and with my profit. Who understood what I just said? If you understood what I just explained, type some 7 in the chat box. Type some 777 in the chat box, because I want to go ahead now and actually trade in your presence. Wahala for who did not join the Zoom, they don't miss. Don't worry, Simi, you are going to understand. This is just an illustration and an overview. You eventually understand how this works when you get started on the HFX Academy or whichever academy you decide to get started on, and you'll be taught properly. You'll be actually be taken from the beginner's level, and you'll be taught how to actually trade these currency pairs and make money in the Forex market. All right, so I'm going to share my screen. Let me just log in. You might see some things that you don't understand. Don't worry. Even me, the first time I usually don't do this. Actually, I actually don't trade live on a presentation like this, but I feel inspired, so I want to do it. So if you know people on that group chat that are not here, better go and call them so they can come and see magic. And if you know you plan to leave, this is not the time, right? So, 1 second. Now, this is what the broker looks like. Okay. Sharing my screen now. Let me know once you can see my screen. Type 7 in the chat box if you can see my screen. Good, good, good. Thank you for confirming. Okay. So now we have some things. You can take note of this guy. I'm going to make reference to him sometime during my presentation. It's called the hourglass, right? This is called the hourglass, okay? Now, this is the broker where I trade HFX, for example. Okay, this is the broker where I trade HFX. And you can see it's on Euro USD. I think Euro USD is about to buy, let's see. Okay, it's consolidating. Network, don't let network kick you out or you're lower. Okay, good. I'm about to go into this Euro USD trade. So this is what I was telling you about, right? This is what I was telling you about. I was telling you that we have the different currency pairs. You can see their percentage payouts. Now, Euro USD is paying out 63%. That means if I go in with this, my $10, I'm going to be paid an additional $6.30 profit for winning the trade. Now, I'm going to change my amount because I'm trying to observe proper risk management. I'm going to change my time to 2 minutes and I'm going to wait for an entry. Let me confirm that entry. So we have scanners that help us to determine, you know, where to enter the market, where to exit the market. Don't worry, all these things I'm showing on my screen now, they look like they look like Spanish. But you're going to understand them when you become, you know, a proper HFX trader like myself. I can see a reaction around 008. I'm gonna let this guy come down to 008. 008. I'm gonna let him come down. I'm gonna let him come down some more before I enter because I want to enter at the lowest price possible. So I'm gonna click the call button when it's time for me to get into this guy, right? It's telling me to go in and see what we want. Okay. I want it to go down some more. Seems like there's a bit of a reaction around here. Let's go to it. How many minutes do I have on this candle? No, I should just give me that entry. Just going to drop some more. Okay, so I got in at 026, right? I got in at 026 and I'm anticipating that it's going to go up. Okay. So guys, I'm going to continue my presentation while we wait for that trade, right? This is basically how HFX works. This is basically how HFX works. You just go into the market, you have your confirmation of your pricing, you know, you take the trades and boom, you come out. I'm going to show you that trade in a few minutes. In a few minutes time. All right. So now that's how you trade HFX. That is how you trade HFX. You literally just predict movement of price and boom, right? You predict movement of price and boom, you are in profit. Okay. So now back to that presentation. Now, that's how HFX works. But it doesn't just stop at HFX. We have another academy. It's called the DCX Academy. It's called the DCX Academy. Now, in the DCX Academy, you have this is where you get to learn about drop shipping. This is where you get to learn about drop shipping. And in drop shipping is basically e-commerce, right? And e-commerce is about, you know, buying and selling, connecting a buyer to a seller, connecting the buyer to the seller, right? When you connect the buyer to the seller, right, you make money from that connection. You make money from connecting the buyer to the seller. And anytime you are able to advertise something online, right, and you're able to connect a buyer to a seller, and the good successfully gets from the manufacturer to the consumer or the customer, you make money from the ECX market. You make money from the ECX market. That's basically how it works, right? That's basically how the ECX market works. Okay? So now we also have another academy, right? We have another academy, and it is called the IBO Academy. But then again, before we get into all of that, this is where you actually have access to all these things that I've been telling you about. This is how you have access to all these things that I have been telling you about. This is IM Mastery Academy, right? Is your go-to academy for first-class forex trading education. It's an academy that equips digital entrepreneurs with the information and skill sets that they require to become profitable foreign exchange traders, right? You want to become a forex trader. You want to become a profitable forex trader. This is the academy that teaches you everything. Now, IM Academy is accessible, is an American academy, right? It's in the United States of America, but it's accessible to every single person all around the world, because we're in the internet age. We're in the age of where, you know, the internet, everything, you connect to the world through the internet, right? And you can access this academy from anywhere in the world. We have students in Europe, in the United Kingdom. We have people in Asia. We have people in America, in Canada. We have people in South Africa. We have people all over the world connected to this same academy through the IM Mastery Academy, right? Through the internet. And you know one thing, the academy has made foreign exchange learning so simple. It has made it so easy to learn Forex. It's so easy for you to learn and master how to build real wealth and acquire financial freedom for yourself. Now, in the IM Mastery Academy, we have what we call the Go Live platform. The Go Live platform. Now, this Go Live platform gives you access to over 100+ full-time educators. You have access to over 100+ full-time educators. Now, these educators are people that have been, you know, employed by the academy to teach you how to actually trade Forex. Now, these guys are people that have experience of well over 4 to 6 years Forex trading experience, and they are the ones that are going to be teaching you how to make this money. They're literally going to be teaching you how to make this money. And when these people come, they come on the Go Live platform, right? They come on this Go Live platform, and on this Go Live platform is where you can listen to them, you can watch them, you can learn and completely assimilate with them. You can collaborate with them, you can ask questions, and you just keep learning. You just keep learning. And while you're learning, you are also earning, right? That's the difference with IM Academy and the other school you went to, where you had to go through 400, 100 level, 200 level, 300 level, 400, 500, some people even 600 level before you finally graduate and you now go for NYSC and start looking for a job. No. With IMSU Academy, you don't have to even do that. While you're learning from these guys, you are equally earning. Now, these educators are people that have well over millions of dollars in their accounts. I've practically seen an educator's account one day when he was trading live, and I saw $13 million. I was in shock. I was in shock because I've never seen, I'm like, what? And this is the person that is teaching me? You mean I have this kind of person teaching me? So it was really, 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 you know, like mind-blowing. So now you have the Go Live platform. It doesn't just stop there. You also have access to live mentorship designed around your busy schedule. And that's because on the Go Live timetable, you have different educators that come on at different times of the day. So if you have a 9 to 5, or you have business, or you have other things that you do, you have school, you have, you know, other things that you do, all you need to do is pick the educator that works with your own timing and, you know, basically stick with that person, right? So we have people that come on at 7 a.m. We have people that come on at 12 in the afternoon. We have people that come on at 1 p.m. We have people that come on at 2. We have people that come on at 5 p.m. We even have people that come on at 2 a.m. If you're the kind of person that, okay, you like it in the nights, you assimilate better in the nights. You have different people at different times. And our educators are not just in one place. We have educators in America. We have educators in Spain. We have educators in Europe. We even have educators in Nigeria. So you have access to all of those guys. Now we have something we call the Hello Center. Now this is where you get to learn the strategies that these educators are using to actually trade, right? You know that self-sufficiency and independence is your goal. You don't want to always have to rely on an educator to trade. Like me, I just took a trade on my own and there's no educator to tell me, oh, this is what to do. No, because I know how to trade by myself now. I know how to trade by myself right now. So I don't need anybody to come and tell me, oh, enter here, this and that. No, I don't need that. I don't need that. So you see, it's really, really easy for us to make money here. It's really, really easy for us to make money here. And that's how, you know, everybody just learns the strategy eventually, and you can take trades on your own. Now, this is where you get to choose your weapon. This guy is called the Harmonic Scanner. It helps you scan the market and tells you, oh, this is an entry point. This is another entry point. This is an exit point. This is an exit point. This is like it tells you where to enter, where to exit the market. And the minute you're able to master these strategies and interpret the market on your own, then you are good. You can make money at any time of the day. There are sometimes I'm trading at 2 a.m. There's sometimes I'm trading at 3 a.m. There's sometimes I'm trading at odd hours of the day just because I can. That is why you need the skill set, right? Now, these two guys here, they are educators with the academy, right? This is Matthew and this is Taylor Marks. These guys developed a strategy. We call it the cash trap strategy. It's not called the hourglass strategy. So hourglass that I was using, that's the strategy. They developed the hourglass strategy, and in a month, they were able to take 88 trades in total. And they called a total of 88 trade ideas on the Go Live, right? They called a total of 88 trade ideas on the Go Live platforms, on the Go Live platform. And out of those 88 trade ideas, they won 75 and lost only 13. They won 75 and lost only 13, right? And in that month, they recorded a win rate of 85%. Now, I'm not going to tell you that there are not going to be losses or you won't take lessons and stuff like that. But guys, you have 80% and above accuracy from these educators. 80% and above win rates from these educators. So if you are only just even joining Go Live, Your educator is going to make sure you get paid while also teaching you, right? It's going to make sure that you get paid because it's going to call trade ideas. It's going to tell you, oh, there's a zone here. You can enter at this zone. You can exit at this zone. And all you need to do is just pay attention and do as you are told. When I joined the academy at first, that's all I was doing. I was just copying and pasting my way through. I didn't understand shit. I was just listening and doing as I was told. And I was making money. That was how easy it was for me to make money, even as a novice. So you see, that's how easy it is to make money here. That's exactly how easy it is to make your money here. All right. So now I'm going to show you how one of the things we also have, they are called the money apps. I call them the money apps because these are applications that you can find on your Play Store, on your App Store, and you can download them. Gold Cup, we have Gold Cup, we have Swipe Trade, we have Steady, we have Swipe Coin, we have HFX Swipe. These are apps that you can get alerts. You will receive an alert like a credit alert, right? You receive an alert like a credit alert, and you're able to, you get a trade idea that tells you, oh, there's a new trade idea. Enter this trade at so point and exit this trade at so point. Enter at this point and exit at this point. And that's how you just keep making money, right? On the go. Yesterday, we received an alert from Swipe Coin telling us to enter Bitcoin trade, that Bitcoin was about to go up. And what happened? Did Bitcoin go up or not? Bitcoin went up yesterday. If you're actually following cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin hit 50K yesterday. And we made money just because of this app. I'm going to show you how much some people made. In fact, let me share my screen to my Telegram and show you exactly how much people made from. Yeah. What's my Telegram here? Look at this. This is Telegram. We have a group called we call it the Signal group. This is where we drop all the trade signals. Now you can see today alone, look at Signal. You can see XPS smashed TP1 and TP2. That's take profit. TP1 means take profit. TP means take profit. So, when you get in, you understand its terminologies. Don't worry. SPS smashed TP1, TP2. These were trade ideas from yesterday, dropped on the Signals group. All through yesterday, we were making money on this group. Now, same yesterday, we took some trades, right? And see, this is the Bitcoin trade I told you about. See somebody's profits. See another person's profits. $76. This one was $123. Just yesterday alone. This one was $76. This one was $53. This one, $123. This one, $113 from the same trade. And today that trade closed in huge profits because Bitcoin exceeded even where the prices were as at when those people made those monies. So guys, now this is the HFX Swipe app. It's also an app that tells you this is where to enter the market, you exit the market at this point, and you make huge profits. This is the Gold Cup app. The Gold Cup app, how it works is you get a notification on a group chat that tells you, oh, there's a trade idea on Gold Cup going for a buy or going for a sell. You get the trade, you go to your Gold Cup app, right? You go to your Gold Cup app, you check it out. Sorry. You go to your Gold Cup app, you open the app, you click on updates. Now you see XAU USD. XAU USD means gold versus the US dollar. We trade gold. Yes, we trade gold, we trade silver, we trade even crude oil. We trade a lot of things. Here there's no limits to how much you can make, right? So we trade a lot of things. Now it tells you this is the entry price. Watch out for this entry price. This is the stop loss. Copy and paste your stop loss. This is the take profit. Copy and paste your take profit. Now we go to an app called the MetaTrader 4 app. You open the app, you look for that currency pair, XAU USD. You click on it. it will show you these options. You click on trade, it will bring you here. You set your lot size, you paste your take profits, you paste your stop loss, you paste your take profits, wait for the entry price and click on either buy market or sell by market. Either you click on buy by market or sell by market, depending on the instruction that was given. I think it was buy. Yes, this was a buy. So you click on buy by market. And that's how you profit from these guys. Now, I know a lot of you have been here listening so far. And I know some of you are so pumped up and fired up. But I want to know, before I continue, let me know that I'm even communicating. With all the information you've heard so far, if you know you're ready to get started, type ready in the chat box. Type ready in the chat box. Simi is not even joking. That's, type ready in the chat box. I'm counting, if you don't put ready, I will mark your name. If you come later and meet me, type ready in the chat box if you know you're ready to get started. I want to know those that have been following me. With all that you've seen so far, that you can actually use your phone, your gadgets, your laptop, your internet that you've been wasting, watching only comedy videos, wasting data, and not using your data and your phone to actually make money for yourself. Go ahead and type ready in the chat box. Now, I know you want to know how to get started, okay? Now, you've seen everything. Don't worry, you would understand. This is too quick for you to understand. There's actually even a class going on right now from people that are already members, right? When you become a member, we have what we call the launch call, right? Launch call takes you through the beginner phase where you'll be taught the basic things that you need to be taught. And you will learn every single thing you need to know at the beginner stage for you to grow and now understand these things and be able to do them on your own. Okay, that's what you're going to, where you're going to first, that's the first place you would encounter the launch call group. Okay. Now, for those of you that have said you're ready, I want to ask you a question. How much do you think is enough money for you to pay for these guys to teach you, those educators? I'm not your teacher. I'm not your teacher, right? I'm not your teacher. How much do you think is enough? It's the educators that will teach you now. I told you you have the Go Live platform. The Go Live is where you have over 100 plus educators that are going to teach you, right? I'm only your coach. There's a difference between an educator and a coach, right? If you get started, I will coach you, but I'm not the teacher per se. It's the teacher that taught me. So it's the teacher that taught me that is going to teach you, right? Now, we're getting to the juicy part. We're getting very close to the juicy part, okay? Now, how much do you think is enough money for you to pay those guys? $10,000? Because they are filthily rich. Oh, these are people that have millions of dollars in their trading account. They don't need your money. They don't freaking need your money. You can't pay them. Where do you even think you want to even meet them on a normal day if it's not IM Academy? Right? International guys. These are people that you would have normally traveled overseas to go and learn from them on how to trade. But guess what? That's not the case here. No flight money. Just from the comfort of your home with your phone, with your laptop. If you decide that you want to get started on the FRX Academy or the HFX Academy or only the DCX Academy, all you need to pay is a registration fee of $235, right? For FRX, $235 for HFX, $235 for DCX. Now you can decide to go for all three, or you can decide to go for only one out of the three. Now, after you've paid your registration fee, right? You have access to the academy for an entire month. Complete 1 month, right? You have access to these guys, right? These are people that normally would have charged you per hour to teach them. You have access to them for 1 full month to learn from them, to master what they know, learn the strategies, and also make money while trading with them on the Go Live platform. Now, when you've gotten started, after your first month, you love what you see. You are making money. You love the education. You love the skill set. You love what you see yourself doing. You love how fast you are growing, right? And you want to keep it going. You don't want it to stop. All you need to do is keep your access active to the academy and all the apps and all the strategies and all the educators. Keep your access active with $175 monthly. So after your first month, right, you just need to keep, renewing your active access with $175. Chicken change for the kind of value you're getting. Same thing for the FRX Academy, same thing for the HFX, same thing for the DCX. Now, the Academy knows that some people will be like, oh, we want to do all three of the academies, but I can't pay $235 in 3 places, right? So the Academy now put together a package called the Elite Package. Now, when you sign up for the Elite Package, it gives you access to the HFX Academy, the FRX Academy, the DCX Academy, all for $325 instead of $700 and something that you would have paid if you were going to pick each of them one after the other. So $325 locks you in for all 3 academies, right? And if you want to keep getting all those access, all those apps, the trade ideas, you can see in one day somebody made $123 from DCX. She most likely made more from HFX, or maybe some same amount from HFX. So how much do you really think this is too much? No, of course not, right? But guess what again, this academy, they really bust my head because I don't know where else you can get this thing this cheap and with this much value. Now, for those people that want to escape paying the monthly subscription, right? They got you covered though, because there's a scholarship program and it's called the 2 and Free Scholarship. Now, the 2 and Free Scholarship gives you access to the academy for 1 month free. If in your first month of registration, you refer 2 active paying customers, it means, oh, I got into the academy. Or let's say, for example, let me pick somebody's name. I won't say Chiduke again. Let's say John gets into the academy, and John, John is making money. John is learning how to trade. He's really, really enjoying it. And he decides to plug in Bambino and Daniel, right? After registration. He's like, come and see this place. So guys, I'm really learning how to make, and I'm making money in dollars. I'm not even making money in Naira, I'm making money in dollars. Come and learn how to make money too. And Bambino and Daniel decide to become, members of I Am Mastery Academy. John is not going to pay $275 next month. He's going to have free access to the academy for his next month. Sounds great, right? Now, that's how to get started. Now, remember, in the beginning of my presentation, if anybody has left this call, go and call them when I'm about to share free money. In the beginning of my presentation, I did tell you that 5% of people make 95% of the world's wealth, and 4% out of that 5% are business owners. Now, in those business owners, right? Sorry, in that 5%, 4% are business owners, yes? Now, the academy also gives you an opportunity to become a business owner, right? There's an opportunity for you to become an independent business owner with I Am Mastery Academy by partnering with them as an ambassador for the academy and build a successful business from the comfort of your home. I know some people here, you've always wanted to run a business, you've always wanted to own a business, you wanted to make money, you wanted to run a team and all that. But this kind of business, you don't need to bother about shop rent. You don't need to bother about, importer, exporter. You don't need to even bother about staff, salary, and all that, right? when you partner with IBO Academy to become an independent business owner, right? It means that the Academy now puts you on a payment plan, on a compensation plan, right? I'm sure you want to find out what this compensation plan is all about, okay? Now, as an independent business owner, now, mind you, this part is not compulsory. It's just an additional stream of income. The Academy is mainly a trading academy, right? It's for training you on how to become traders. But if you decide that you want extra money, or you want to use this as a platform to make extra money for yourself, or as a platform to impact lives around you, then you want to key into the independent business owner platform, okay? It's called the IBO Academy. Now, in the IBO Academy, you will now become entitled to, or you become, you become entitled to compensation bonus, right? Now, this means that whenever you actually plug in a customer, whenever you register somebody in the Academy for the FRX package, or the FRX Academy, or the HFX Academy, or the DCX Academy, the Academy pays you $25 for one referral, for each referral. $25, free money. Now, you've been referring people all your life for all the different, someone referred me to somewhere, I bought something today. Now, after referring me, I'm very sure they're not going to pay that person any money for referring me to them, right? The business is only going to collect my money, but they won't pay the person that referred me to them for referring me, right? But IBO Academy pays you for referrals. How much is $25 in Naira? Punch your calculator, let me see. How much is $25 in Naira? 580 is the exchange rate. 14,500 Naira. Yeah, that's good money, right? 14K, cool cash. You didn't go anywhere. You didn't jump bus, so you didn't go anywhere. Nothing. Just because you plug someone into an academy where they will learn how to make more money for themselves, they are paying you 14,000 Naira. Now, it doesn't stop there, because if the person decides, oh, I don't want only HFX, I don't want only FRX, I want all three, and I want to go for the elite package, you're going to be paid $50 for that person signing up on the elite package. How much is $50 in Naira? How much is $50 in Naira? 28 freaking K. Is it 28 or 29? It's 29K. 29,000 Naira, almost 30K for referring somebody to the elite package. Now, let's say, for example, let's do practical, all right? Let's say, for example, let me use names I've not used before. Shola signs into the Academy. Shola decides to sign up Gabriel on the elite package, or rather, Gabriel signs up under Shola for the elite package. Gabriel signs up under Shola for the elite package. Simi Lolua also signs up under Shola on the elite package. That's another $50. Gabriel's Shola will get $50 for Gabriel's sign up. He will get another $50 for Simi Lolua signing up for the elite package. And if Chijioke, I think I just like that name actually. If Chijioke decides to sign up for the elite package, actually, again, Shola will get another $50. That's $150 worth compensation in bonus. That's almost 90K. Right? That one is on one side. Now, after signing up those three people, Shola doesn't only get his compensation bonus. Shola becomes a platinum 150 and now becomes a residual income earner from the Academy. Now, residual income means that he's going to be paid after signing up those three people. So long as they keep being active subscribers in the academy, Shola will be paid $150 as a platinum 150 every single month. That's aside from his compensation bonus, so, right? So in that month that Shola signed up those 3 people, he's going to get $150 for signing them up. And because he has 3 people in his organization, he becomes a platinum 150 and also is entitled to another $150 for becoming a platinum 150 as an independent business owner. Now, that $150 that he's going to get as a platinum 150, they're not going to wait till the end of the month to pay him. He will receive $37.50 out of the money every month. They'll break it into 4 and pay you every week. Every week, Shola will receive part of his $150. Doesn't have to wait till the end of the month. Every single week, Shola would receive $137.50. Now, in that first week, when Shola signs up those 3 people, Shola will get $37.50 plus his $150 for the compensation bonus. That's $187.50 in his first week. Now, Shola is not going to stop at signing up only 3 people. When he's seen free, he sees that he can make extra $150 every week. If he makes it a point of duty to make sure he gets at least 3 elites every week, that's sure $150 every week from wherever, from the academy, regardless of how much he's making from trading. This money you're getting as an independent business owner has nothing to do with how much you are making from trading, right? Now, it doesn't end there. Who left the call? Okay, I hope it's none of the people I'm using to illustrate. Now, Shola signed up who now? Gabriel, Similoluwa, and Chijioke. Shola signs up those 3 people. Now, Chijioke is already like, wow. Shola that I know from which day here, he's already earning this much. Me, I want to go platinum 150 as well. Chijioke decides to sign up his own 3 people, gets his own money, right? Similoluwa decides to sign up their own 3 people, gets their own platinum 150. Gabriel decides, oh, I'm not sure I want to do platinum 150, but I want to go 2 and free. He gets his 2 people, he goes 2 and free. Now, Shola automatically becomes a platinum 600 because he has accumulated a total of 9 to 12 people in his organization. Now, remember, it's a business, right? So I'm going to use words like organization. They are in your organization. They are your team members now because they've been plugged in either directly by you or by someone whom you plugged in, right? So now, as I'm here, I have over 100 people in my team. I have over 100 people in my team. Doesn't mean that I signed up 100 people. No, there's some people I've never met. That's why I don't even know from Adam. But people that I plugged in other people, and you know, that's how it works. That's why it's called residual income. So the 3 people I plugged in before, right, are working, and the people they plugged in are working. So I don't really need to do that much work, right, anymore. But I would have done the work before, and I keep getting paid for the work I did before. It's just like uploading a video on YouTube. I have a video on YouTube. I have videos on YouTube, by the way. And those my videos will keep accumulating views. And as they're accumulating views, YouTube keeps paying me. I might have uploaded the video in 2021, but if someone watches that video in 2025, I'm still going to get paid for that video. But I shot the video in 2021. That's how residual income works. Now, it doesn't stop at the rank of Platinum 600, right? Shola's team is growing, right? Shola now has a total of 23 to 30 people in his organization. That makes Shola a Platinum 1000, where the Academy now pays Shola $1,000 every single month for having 23 to 30 people in his organization. Now, that $1,000, Shola doesn't have to wait till the end of the month to collect that money. He's going to be paid $250 every week. How much is $250 weekly? Please type it. How much is $250? $250 times 580. That's 125,000. Happy? No, 145. Please be sure before you type. Let me use my own calculator. $250 times 580. Yeah, that's 145K. That's 145K in a week, right? That means that 145K times 4, in 4 weeks, Shola is going to go home with 580K. As an independent business owner, that's Platinum 1000 with IBO Academy. Now, you've decided to build a business, you decided to have a team, you know, a team of traders, a team of people that are fired up about making money and about, you know, using this as an opportunity to impact lives and also make some cool cash. Then you start earning this money. Now, it doesn't stop at Platinum 1000. Now, Shola's team keeps growing. And as his team keeps growing, Shola eventually is going to become a Platinum 2000, where he now begins to earn $2,000 on a monthly basis. That means the Academy begins to pay Shola $500 every week. How much is $500 weekly? $500 is how much? On a weekly basis, every Friday. Times 500 times 580. You choke. You choke. You choke. Choking it. That's 500. That's 290,000, almost 300K weekly. There are some people that work 9 to 5. Some people even work not even 9 to 5. They work 8 to 10. And they'll still pay you 100K or 150K. But someone is earning 290K on a weekly basis. Guess what? I'm currently a Platinum 2000 with IBO Academy, and I earn $2,000 every month from the Academy, meaning that I earn $500 every week, 290,000 Naira every single week. For what? For what? Because I'm helping people make money. Some people 7 a.m. to 9 to 10 p.m. Self. Right? So it doesn't stop at Platinum 2000, right? So I earn 290K weekly, right? And in a month, I earn 1,160,000 Naira with the current exchange rates. Please don't help me calculate my money. Bye. Now, Shola eventually doesn't end at Platinum 2000. He becomes a Platinum 5000, where he now begins to earn $5,000 monthly, meaning that the Academy now begins to pay Shola $1,250 every week. How much is $1,250 weekly? $1,250 weekly. How much is $1,250 weekly? Weekly, oh. Very soon I'm going to be earning my uncle's salary in a week. That's 725K in a week. Times 4. That's 2.9 million Naira in a month. 2.9 million Naira in a month. And we have Platinum 5000s we have a lot of Platinum 5000s in IBO Academy right now. Now, it doesn't end at Platinum 5000. He moves from the rank of Platinum 5000 to the rank of Chairman 10. Chairman 10 means that Shola begins to earn $10,000 every single month. $10,000 every month. 10,000 times 580 is 5.8 million naira every month, right? $10,000 means that Shola will receive $2,500 every week. And that's 1.4 million naira. Anyways, let's not waste too much time. You move from chairman 10 to chairman 25, where you begin to earn chairman 25. As a chairman 25, you earn $25,000 monthly. As a chairman 50, you earn $50,000 monthly. As a chairman 100, you earn $100,000 monthly. As a chairman 250, you earn $250,000 monthly. As a chairman 500, you earn $500,000 monthly. And as a chairman 750, you earn $750,000 monthly. I want to quickly show you as well. Some guy, he is actually a chairman 750. He's actually 25 years old, but he's in the US, he's not in Nigeria, right? He actually earns $750,000 monthly. He's 25. Let me quickly sign into my Instagram. I hope I remember my password. He's 25, guys. I'm going to show you some people that earn this money. I'm going to show you some people that earn this money. Money, 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 money. I'm going to show you, let me share my screen. Good. Show me the location. Let's do something. Yeah. This is Bryce Thompson. He is a chairman 750 in this space. He's in the US, like I said, he's not Nigerian. Currently earns $750,000 monthly. So if you're less than 25, you want to work towards this because he started when he was 21. He eventually had to drop out of school because there's no employment that could pay him the amount of money he now earns from this academy. He was in college when he started. He was in school when he started. And when he started earning all this money, Baba guys drop out. So you can go to his page. Feel free to go to his page. This is his page, B. Thompson Official, right? Yeah, this is him, $750,000 on a monthly basis. Now, this is Chairman 10, Rita Damian. This one, we're bringing it back to home now. This lady here, she's Nigerian, right? She's Nigerian and she currently earns $10,000 a month. She's a 25-year-old pharmacist in Nigeria here, and she earns $10,000 monthly as a Chairman 10. She's only a year old in this academy, by the way, and she's already earning this amount of money. I myself, I joined the academy in January. I became an independent business owner in April, and by August, I was already a Platinum 2000, very close to smashing the rank of Platinum 5000. So, right. Now, this is another Chairman 10. She's based in Canada, but she's Nigerian. She's also earning $10,000 on a monthly basis. That's 5.8 million naira from this amazing academy. This is my very own mentor. She's Chairman 25, $25,000 monthly, Bianca. And she's also a member of this academy as an independent business owner. This is Sylvia Ayo. She's a Chairman 50 in this academy, one of the highest paid network marketers in the whole of Africa. She earns $50,000 on a monthly basis from here, right? That means she's currently earning 29 million naira every single month from this academy. But guess what? Her sister is also in the academy and they are both chairman 50s, meaning that her sister will bring her own $50,000. She'll bring her own $50,000 and they both earn $100,000 in their family from this academy. Now, these things didn't happen overnight, right? These things didn't happen overnight. You're going to, the devil is not just going to sit down and watch you come and start earning $50,000 in his very before. You're going to work, you're going to pray, you're going to do a lot of things. You're going to be very, very ready because it's your desire to actually want to attain these things. Because a lot of people, it's very easy for wishful thinking, but the average human being is very lazy, right? These people have sacrificed so much. But guess what? They used to live in Yaba, for Lagoro, in Lagos. But in a space of 2 years, they were able to move from Yaba to Lekki. They bought a house for their mother on the island and also bought a house for themselves in Chevron, Lekki. They are going to buy their third house very soon. There's no place in the world they can't travel to. They've successfully attained financial freedom. Now, these people that are chairman 50s, they were once platinum 150s. They were once platinum 600s. They did the work and they're only 3 years in the academy. Now imagine how many years you need. How many years do you think you need to give? How many years can you give to an opportunity that's going to pay you money that will make your family never poor in this life? Rich for life. That's this one. Yeah, 4 years is good, yes. It's good amount of time. In 4 years, Bryce Thompson went chairman 750, $750,000. Can he ever be poor? So now I know a lot of you are ready to get started, right? I know a whole lot of you are ready to get started, but I need to know, I want to do something special, right? Because I want to specially mentor. I want to work with only 3 people, right? That I'm going to mentor, right? In both trading and in building the business. But first, I want to know, which category are you? Are you in the category that you just want to trade alone? If you are in the category of I just want to trade alone, type 1. If you're in category of I want to trade and I want to build the business, type 2. Category 1, category 2, type, what is category 2? Oh my God. Okay, good. So here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. Okay, so I want to work with the first 3 people, right? I know you're all fired up and you're ready to get started, but I want to work with only the first 3 people that are ready to start today, right? Ready today. And I will personally mentor you and coach you, right? Help you understand HFX very well, and also help you hit the rank of Platinum 150 so that by like next week, next 2 weeks, you start earning that money. I'll help you hit the rank of Platinum 150 within 48 hours. We'll work together, but you have to be willing to do the work. You must, in fact, there are requirements for this. You must be ready to start today. You must be coachable and teachable. And you must be ready to put in the work. Within 48 hours, Platinum 150, you're going to make your first money on HFX within the next 48 hours. It's only for serious people. Remember, ready to start today with ready to start today, coachable and teachable, and ready to put in the work. Go ahead and type ready today in the chat box. First 3 people only. First 3 people only. I've gotten 2, 1 slot left. Shit, it's full. I said ready today. Now see, people are already failing. I said type ready today. Yeah, typing ready. I said type ready today. You're typing only ready. Type ready today. Some people have already, that's how they fail the exam, these fail exams. Okay, so here's what's going to happen now. Everybody, you are not, see, people have already finished typing ready today. Now somebody else is typing ready today. Okay, now this is what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen. Okay, you need to get back directly to the person that plugged you onto this Zoom presentation, right? You need to get back to the person that plugged you on into the Zoom presentation. They're going to get you on a 3-way call with me. We'll help you get started and we'll start work immediately. So congratulations to the first 3 people. I'll give priority to the first 3 people now. I know a lot of you are ready to start today, but I'll give priority to the first 3 people that actually get started. It's one thing to say you're ready today. It's another thing to actually get started. It means that you're either getting started on the HFX package or on the Elite package or the FRX or the DCX package. So you need to be ready, okay? So I will give priority to the first 3 people. I know a lot of you are ready to start today, but the first 3 people that actually get started, I'm going to post it on the group. The first 3 people that actually get started immediately are the 3 people that I'm going to take Platinum 150 in 48 hours and help them make their first money with HFX within the next 48 hours, all right? Congratulations to every single one of you that's, are ready to get started, are fired up, that you know that this is definitely what you've been waiting for to change your life. And this is definitely what you've been, and it's definitely going to turn everything around for you. You're going to put in the work. You're ready to do what it takes to get to this point. Now, you can ask the person that plugged you into this call. I don't play. I look my goals in the eyes and I smash them. So you need to be hungry for success, right? You need to be hungry for success. So if you are this person that you know you are really, really hungry, you want to do whatever it's going to take you, you don't mind. Sometimes I sleep 4 hours in a day, right? Sometimes I have to, because you see that paycheck, it must hit. That paycheck must hit. If you don't hit, I ain't gonna sleep, right? So you need to give me that energy. If you don't give me that energy, I will dump you fast. I will dump you fast and move on to whoever is giving me the energy. So you need to come with the right energy, guys. So let's go get started. Make sure you are DMing whoever plugged you into this call now. And tell the person, I'm ready, get me on that call fast. I want to be the first person on that phone call, right? So let's go, guys. Thank you so much. And enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye.